Hey guys, what's going on? I'm not gonna lie, it's really late, so I'm really trying to push through this one. If you guys haven't seen the first and second episodes for this series yet, I highly recommend you go watch them. Without further ado, let's get right into this so I can get to bed. Welcome to...
I got a little bit of advertising. We got the full Humber Warrior fit on. Link in my bio. Instagram, YouTube. You know, I don't know how much the price is, but you should go buy it.
I would just say go buy it. You know, it's very cheap. I don't actually know.
It's not cheap.
It's not cheap?
No.
Of course it's not cheap because it's the best product out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Why would it be cheap?
Good pack.
Shit him? John Mike. John Carsahh. John Mike. Is it on? Yeah. I'm John Michael Rodriguez from
Alright boys, so for the first nogi match, we are going against Ernesto yet again. If you guys haven't watched the previous episode, I was able to secure a triangle on him, so definitely go check that out if you haven't already. Right now I'm looking for this double leg by putting my hand on his triceps, and I'm just waiting for the perfect moment to throw it up and go for the double. We're going to back off, and I'm going to immediately shoot the single leg and take him to the ground for 2 points. Definitely not the best technique here, but wrestling isn't really my strong suit. Back in high school, I was going to join the wrestling team. I took the P test and everything, and then ended up not showing up for a class because I had to work. But I'm going to get the 2 points and land in side control. My side control game is really bad. I have since then been working a lot on my side control game, and I was able to display a better performance at Toro Cup. If you guys haven't watched my match on Flow Grappling, that's definitely something to do. But anyways, we're going to get reset back into the middle, and one thing that I really don't like that I was able to fix was putting my hip on the ground instead of my knee. So right now I had my knee on the ground, that's why my side control wasn't that great. I was able to go over that with Gabriel later. Now we're going to scramble, and I'm going to work into sort of a headquarters position. One thing I have been grinding on lately is the Daisy Fresh knee slice. So finally going to be able to use this in competition right here. While I did pass the guard, I think I still cut outward a little bit, so that's something I want to adjust going into my next future competitions, is cutting more straight on. I didn't secure the position enough, so as a result we're going to scramble, and I'm going to end up in another Kimura. One thing I forgot to mention in the first video, again if you guys haven't watched that, definitely go check it out. But I just want to give a quick shout out to my friend Adam. I tried to go for it here again, wasn't able to get that, but it's a Kimura, and it's just a few details on the Kimura that he taught me, and they really helped me out in the first match, and I've been using it quite often. So Ernesto is then going to get me into a front headlock. This is a position that I found myself in a lot because as my wrestling's not that great, I get into guillotines and all the front headlock stuff a lot. So this is a position I've been in so much I've kind of developed defensive tactics and offensive tactics to kind of counter. So I believe he's going for a guillotine or a darce or something. My goal right now is just to keep those grips broken and try to wrap my arm around that elbow of his. So what I'm going to do next is, as he goes to roll, I have a great Kimura grip and a lot of pressure on that elbow, and I'm actually able to tap him out with a very sneaky armbar.
Michael, I have Rocco mic'd up. Did you say anything?
I just told you to win the match, pretty much. You went out there and did it.
That's what I'm saying. Alright, but that's why I'm doing it this way. So, this first nogi match of blue belt, armbar. First gi match of blue belt, armbar. Ah! But yeah, go get Humble Warrior. I'll just keep plugging in the whole video, so we're good.
And into round 2, my loyal viewers will know Dante here killed me in the gi bracket. We're going to get back into it in the no-gi. Again, I'm reaching with my front hand, which I've learned is not good, and you want to reach with the backhand more. So that's one mistake I've seen so far. I'm going to distract him with a beautiful smile and then go in for a double leg. As he tries to roll me, I'm going to roll with him and secure the takedown, netting me 2 points. From here, I'm going to transition on a knee on belly, get another 2 points, but this dude is strong as hell, and he's just going to be able to push me off. He's going to come on top for 2 points on a sweep, and I'm left playing guard. I think right now he's trying to work a floating pass, but I'm really not sure how to defend this, so it's going to be kind of a slower pace at the moment. He's going to go for a hip switch, but I'm able to maintain that hook. He's then going to go for a really slick guillotine, and he's almost able to get it, but I'm able to get my hands on the inside and defend it just enough to go for another knee slice. Because he had that high elbow guillotine, I'm able to almost sneak in that underhook. As I go for the knee slice, he's going to frame off, and I'm going to fall into another front headlock position and a really tight guillotine. But again, I've been in these positions a lot, so I'm a little more comfortable defending. I'm just going to make sure to get those hips away from me, and we're going to fall into a butterfly position. As I go for the butterfly sweep, he's going to try to hip switch the other way, except I'm able to catch him and bring him into close guard. Right now I have an underhook, which isn't as effective as the overhook, and I'm going to try to shoot up an armbar. I'm going to miss and go for a K-guard or single X entry. I'm going to do this reverse, like, I don't know if it's a reverse per se, but it's kind of not your standard straight ankle. My ankle lock game is pretty trash, so he's just able to break those hooks off, and then we're going to settle down for a second, and then he's going to try to spring my knees forward and go to mount. Dante's then going to try to lock up a rear triangle. At the last second though, I was able to swing my right arm, or my right hand, underneath his knee, so he's going to have trouble, and it's going to give me a little more time to try to work up out of this position. So after a few seconds, I'm finally able to work out of that position. I'm going to go for another knee slice, and he's going to almost grab me in a guillotine before I'm able to pop my head out. We're going to settle into a butterfly, and he's going to work to try to get up. I'm going to keep putting pressure forward and go for a knee slice. As I'm almost able to get side control and mount, he's going to roll me over. I'm going to try to go for an armbar, and then he's going to try to wrap my foot up for a straight ankle. We're going to settle into again. I'm not sure if this is like single X K guard. I'm going to attempt to sweep him and then come up for a single leg. One thing that I do a lot, which is kind of dangerous for new white belts, is I'm going to take my left leg and hook it behind his right leg while I'm in the single. If I were to go back and try to force him backwards, it could really blow out his knee. So I keep in mind to just try to always pressure forward, and especially if you're with your training partners, it's a really dangerous position. Next, I'm going to go for a K-guard. I don't really know what I'm doing with the leg stuff yet. I'm just trying to tangle him up. I know I went for a toe hold right there, and he's going to try to get his own toe hold or straight ankle. My defense for that is just kick and pull. Eventually, we are going to be able to work out of the 50-50 and stand back up. I'm going to go for a guillotine here, and then jump close guard. As I go for the lumberjack sweep, he's going to pop my ankle out and go for the straight ankle to get a very quick tap from me. This dude's straight ankles was fucking devastating. Thank you guys for everyone who has stayed here to the end of the video. I really appreciate that. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please make sure to do that. We've been having a crazy growth spurt. I don't know what happened, but we just hit 300. We're at about 340 right now, so if we can get to 400 by the end of the month, that would be awesome. Anyways, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.